Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of today's video, I will be showing you how to create these simple flashcards for toddlers. So I'm just going to insert a clip of how the cards actually turned out, and I love them. They turned out really well. I did not print these from home. I actually visited my local printery and got them printed for about 751 Jamaican dollars. That would be about $6 or $5 US. So if you have a home printer, this would be the perfect activity or thing for you to do with your toddler. And if you're a parent or an educator, I guarantee that this video will be helpful. Now let's jump right into the tutorial. When you enter Canva, you're going to select custom size and you want to change this from pixels to inches. I went with a 2x2. You can choose a different size if you wish. However, the 2x2 should be fine. As you can see in the clip that I just showed of the physical cards, the 2x2 size is perfect. Then select create new design. Now, this is what your design space looks like. So let's get to designing and being creative. The first thing you're going to do is to your left, select elements. Elements in Canva is your best friend. It has access to a lot of different things. You would use elements and text a lot in Canva. So we're going to go down to shapes and we're going to select this rounded square. And we're going to go to border and we're going to select this line right here because we want to create a border. Now you realize that the borders are a bit rounded. However, I don't want my borders to be rounded. I want them to be straight and sharp. So I'm just going to reduce the corner rounding to 0. The borders are still looking a bit thick. So what I'm going to do on the border width, there's this line that you can adjust the thickness of the border. So you can talk back and forth to adjust the thickness. I think I want mine to be at 1. So I'm just going to insert 1. Now you might be saying, but this is not a border because there's still some solid colors inside. So we're going to remove the solid color by selecting the box, and where we see this gray pop up, this is a reflection of the color that is inside of the box. So we're going to select the gray and we're going to select this icon that says no color, and just like that you're left with only your border. Now we're going to expand and stretch our border to fit the parameters of our page or flashcard. So just pull up, pull down, pull across until it fits. So I'm going to go to position. So ensure the border is selected, go to position and set it in the center and in the middle of your design. And this, we could bring this down a bit more. And whenever you adjust the size or shape of something, always ensure that you will reposition it. Now we're looking perfect. Now it's time to get creative and add our images. So again, we're going to go over to elements. Elements is your best friend in Canva. And we're going to search for alligator. And we're going to go under graphics. So when you go under graphics, the image are more clip art like, versus when you go to photos, they are real images. So based on the age group of your child or students, you can determine which image is most suitable based on the age group. I'm just going to go with the clip art like type of graphic, and I'm going to select this one. Now, if you realize there is a crown attached to the image, what this means is that anything in Canva that has that crown attached, it is a premium feature, and you would have to subscribe to Canva Pro to get access to those features. However, if you look closely, there are other images without the crown. So these are free images that you can use inside of Canva. However, if you don't like any of the free images, all you have to do is go to Google and search for alligator or the desired animal that you're looking for, and go on the images, and you can set this to clip art. So it gives you the cartoonish type of elements. You select the one that you want and drag it into Canva, and it should automatically upload into Canva. As simple as that. And all you would have to do is just select it to add it to your design space. So I hope that was helpful. So I'm just going to add the the alligator that I had before. And I'm just going to pull on the corners to increase the size. Now we're going to select R on our keyboard, and we're going to pull this down a little bit, and we're going to adjust the height and width of the shape. This is looking good. Now we're going to change the color. So we're going to select the element, go to color, and we're going to change it to our desired color. I'm just going to put mine in a little gray like that. And what I'm going to do also is I am going to round the corners of the element. So I was going to select round corner rounding, and I'm going to increase it. So 14 is fine. So now I'm going to ensure that my elements that I have so far are centered. So I'm going to select my alligator, go to position and select center. I'm going to select my shape and I'm going to select center. Perfect. And we can pull this down a little bit and decrease the size of the crocodile a little bit. And again, always ensure that you go back to center if you adjusted the size of an element. Just watch the center, just like that. We're going to press T on our keyboard for a text box, or you can go to text and select add a text box. We're going to type alligator. I'm going to pull this down to cover to sit on top of our shape. What we're going to do also is we're going to change the font inside of Canva. So we're going to select the text, go to this font box right here, select the arrow, and it should give you access to all of Canva free and premium font. However, if there's a crown beside the font, that means you have to have Canva Pro to use these fonts. But don't worry, there are a lot of free fonts in Canva that you can use. The font that I actually use for my flashcards, it is a free font called Poppins. So I'm just going to select Poppins, and I'm going to select this arrow right here to access the different style that Poppins comes in, and I'm going to select the semi-bold font, and I'm also going to select this, and I'm going to go to spacing and decrease the space between the letters a little bit like that. Then I'm just going to adjust this because, as you can see, it's a bit long, and the word crocodile is not a long word. And then we're going to ensure that we reposition to the center. Perfect. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to select the shape, and we're going to, actually, you can do this before you add your text, but I just remembered. So you select just your shape and you go to where you see the border style, and I'm going to add a border by selecting this line. However, that is too thick, so I'm just going to reduce this to about 1, just like that. Also, I'm going to change the color of the border around the shape. So you just select the border, go to this icon that says border color, and I'm going to change it to match the green of the alligator. Something like that. Next, we're going to select alligator and we're going to duplicate it. We're going to highlight the duplicated text and we're going to type the alphabet that the word alligator start with, which is A. So now it's time to move on to our next flashcard, and it's pretty simple. All you have to do is select the duplicate icon right here, and it should create a duplicate of what you just designed. Now we have 2 pages. So all we're going to do is we're going to delete this, and we're going to change this from A to B, and we're going to search for a grizzly bear or bear, whichever is fine. Again, if you do not like the images that you're seeing in Canva, you can just upload them from Google. So this was the one that I used for my flashcards. I'm just going to use this one. And I'm just going to position it until I am comfortable with how it is laid out on the page. And always remember to write the correct name of the animal that is on your flashcard. And I'm also going to change the border color to a brown, just to match the color of the animal. Again, we're going to duplicate your page. We're going to change this to C. We're going to delete your image, go to elements, and we're going to search for caterpillar or whichever animal that starts with the word C. So I'm going to use this little cute guy right here. And I'm going to type caterpillar. And I'm also going to adjust the border color by changing it to a green. And by the time you're done, this is what your design page should look like. Something like this. So now it's time to export your design. To export your design, all you have to do is select share, select download. Sorry, if you're going to select share, select download, and you're going to select the file type based on how you will be printing your cards. So I just select them as a PNG. I save them as a PNG. Then I just select download all pages, and all the pages should be downloaded. So the designs will be downloaded as a zip file because it is more than one design. All you have to do is extract the flashcards, and just like that, you have access to them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed.